Hello class, let us study a new lesson, that is electricity and circuits. You all are familiar with electricity, isn't it, children? All of you have electricity supply to your houses. So why do we use electricity? Electricity is used for many purposes, such as to run the pumps, to lift water from your wells, or it may be for lighting your house, or it may be to run the devices such as grinder or television, isn't it? So electricity finds its use in our houses, and nowadays without electricity we cannot live, isn't it, children? Yes. Let us begin the lesson. We use electricity for many purposes to make our tasks easier. For example, we use electricity to operate pumps that lift water from wells or from ground level to the rooftop tank. What are the other purposes for which we use electricity? Yes, as I explained earlier, we use electricity for many purposes. The main purpose is lighting the house, and electricity is used for many devices such as television, radio or motor pumps or grinder or induction stove, isn't it? Yes, even you can list the uses of electricity. Does your list include the use of electricity for lighting? Yes, of course. The main purpose of electricity's supply to our houses is for lighting the house, so that our house will be bright at night, isn't it? Electricity makes it possible to light our homes, roads, offices, markets and factories even after sunset. This helps us to continue working at night. From where do we get electricity? We get electricity from a power station. A power station provides us with electricity. Sometimes the supply of electricity may fail, or it may not be available at some places or in some situations. So what we may do? In such situations, a torch is used for providing light. But nowadays we use generators or UPS at home, isn't it, children? Instead of electricity, we use or we store the electricity in UPS. Electricity is stored in UPS and then it is used indirectly when the power is not there at home. Yes. So, if we study about the torch is used from earlier days only. Every house will have a torch for emergency. So, what will be there in a torch? A torch has a bulb that lights up when it is switched on. You might have observed this torch, isn't it, children? It will have a switch. So when the switch is on, the bulb glows. Usually a torch will have a switch and a bulb in it. And what is inside the torch? Of course, a cell is there, an electric cell or battery is there inside the torch, which helps it to glow. You might have seen this symbol in the electric poles or electrical substances. Even this is found in the lorries carrying the cylinders, LPG cylinders, isn't it, children? Why this symbol is put? In order to create awareness among the people, because even the electricity is very dangerous and even the LPG cylinders are very dangerous. Now we are speaking about the electricity, where electricity will be very dangerous sometimes and every time. Okay, if it is not handled properly, then it can be very dangerous and even the electric devices can be dangerous. So sometimes it may cause death also. You might have heard the death of people due to electricity while climbing the electric poles during the rainy season. Many have died, many electricians have died. That is due to the electric shocks or electric leakages. So while handling the electric devices or electric wires, you have to be very careful. You should never attempt to experiment with the electric wires and sockets. All of you have sockets at home. You must not play with the electrical instruments nor the sockets or the wires. Always you have to remember that electricity generated by portable generators is also equally dangerous. And being children, you must not touch those instruments or the devices. Use only electric cells for all activities related to electricity. At the same time, when you handle the switches, when you switch it on or off, you have to be careful at home. You must not touch the sockets with a wet hand, isn't it, children? So be careful and handle the electricity with care. Let us study about electric cell. Electricity to the bulb in a torch is provided by the electric cell. It is used in alarm clocks, wristwatches, transistor radios, cameras and many other devices. So, if you look the electric cell carefully, you can notice that it has a small metal cap on one side and a metal disc on the other side. So, you can see a positive and a negative sign marked on the electric cell. The metal cap is the positive terminal of the electric cell. The metal disc is the negative terminal of the electric cell. So in any electric cell, there will be two terminals, that is positive terminal and negative terminal. An electric cell provides electricity from the chemicals stored in it. There will be chemicals stored inside the cell and electricity is produced by the chemicals stored inside the electric cell. When the chemicals in the electric cell are used up, the electric cell stops producing electricity. Okay, if all the chemicals stored in the cell is used, then it will not work anymore. The electric cell then has to be replaced with a new one. Let us study about torch bulb. A torch bulb has an outer case of glass that is fixed on a metallic base. Okay, this is the metallic base. And if you look carefully inside the glass, you can see small thin wires which gives off light. Those thin wires are known as the filament. Okay, the filament is fixed to two thicker wires. Can you see the wire here? Yes, one wire is connected at the metal case at the base of the bulb. The other thick wire is connected to the metal tip at the center of the base. So these two wires are the two terminals of the bulb. Okay. These two terminals are fixed in such a way that they do not touch each other. The electric bulb used at home also have a similar design. Now we know that both electric cell and the bulb have two terminals each.